Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to another adventure with Stratos Wave. And today I'm pretty excited. We're going to be taking a look at Dominion. This is the deck builder card game that some of you may be familiar with. It's a personal favorite of mine to play in real life, and of course we're going to take a look at a software version of that. I was fortunate enough to get into the beta for the PC Steam version of Dominion. We're going to be taking a look at that today, and I'll kind of give a general overview, and we'll go through and play a couple of games. So I hope you're as excited as I am to do this, and without further ado, let me get switched over. All right. So there is another online version. I don't know if that is going to continue after this comes out. I don't know the exact licensing details, and I would like to take a moment just to say thanks to the developers of this version of the game. Sorry, getting some things set up here. All right. Sorry about that. Okay, so I've been playing, I probably played about 10 hours of this so far, of this particular version of the game, and I'm pretty happy with it. It's still in beta, and you have to apply to get into the beta. I noticed that the links are harder to find now, so I don't know if they're wrapping it up to the point where maybe they don't need as many beta testers. But the link that I found still was through Board Game Geek, if you're familiar with that particular website. All right, so without further ado, let's start a new game. And right now, they are testing various different expansions for the game. So there is Dominion, for those that don't know, is a physical card game, as I said earlier, and the basic game came out, and then later they came up with different expansions. The idea with the Steam version, oh, by the way, this is also going to be available on Android and iOS. The basic idea is you're going to buy the base game, and then for DLC you have the option to purchase the different packages. And during the beta, they're not letting us test all of them at once, so that's why you see these locks here. The beta, I haven't paid anything. There's some options for some cards and stuff you could pick up. But I haven't really looked into that very carefully, so don't quote me on that. For right now, though, I think we're going to stick with the base game just for this first playthrough. Alright, so let's create our game. Alright, so I've been dealt some cards. In the beginning of the game, you start out with 7 coppers, and I believe it's 3 estates. I think that's correct. Yeah, 3, because here's my score. So when you play a deck builder, your deck that you're playing with is going to get more complicated potentially as you go through the game. So just quick overview here. So I am playing against an easy AI player. I've heard that the medium is very challenging, and I should say up front, I am not, you know, a Dominion expert. It's just a game that I enjoy playing, and I wanted to share that with you. So, in Dominion, you basically have different phases of gameplay like you do in a lot of card games. Normally your first phase would be your action phase. I don't have any action cards. That's what these are up here. These are action cards, which will allow me to do various different things. So that skips for me straight to the buy phase. So I'm gonna go ahead and play my treasure cards, and then as you can see here, and I like this feature of the game, it highlights the specific cards that are available to me for the amount of gold that I have available, or in this case copper. I am a fan of Moneylender, so I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. But one more thing I want to show you real quick. If you right click, and again I'm on Steam on the PC, you can get a detailed description of the cards. So this will tell you what happens. So if I play this action, I get 3 more cards. Same thing with this one. If I were able to purchase it, I get 2 more actions, a buy, and a coin. So don't get too concerned to begin with about the fact that you don't have a complete knowledge of what all the cards do. I know that can be kind of overwhelming for some first-time players. Play a few rounds, be patient with yourself. You're going to pick it up pretty quick, especially once you get used to the rhythm of the game. Alright, so I'm going to pick up the Moneylender, which will allow me to trash, and when you trash a card, it goes into the trash pile, which generally means it's out of play in the game. Of course, there are some cards that will let you draw a card back out of the trash. Get into that as it happens, or if it happens, depending upon the cards we get. And it'll give me 3 gold in exchange for that, but that's a one-time use thing. It's not like I get a gold card like what you see over here. Alright, so I'm going to pick up the Moneylender. Now it's the computer's turn. They chose to pick up silver. That gives me an opportunity to show another cool feature here. This log-shaped icon refers to the log. Sometimes when you're playing against another player, it can be kind of hard to remember what you did or what they did. So this is a great feature. I love this. I didn't see it when I first started playing, and I really missed it because the other online version had it, and then I found it. I don't know if it wasn't there or if I was just not seeing it, which is probably more likely. So, I am also still don't have any action cards yet. So I'm going to play my 3 coppers, and I'm going to pick up a silver. Okay, so he got a smithy. Smithy allowed him to get 3 more cards. And then as you can see up here, he gained a witch. So he bought a witch. So let's see what the witch does. It's going to give him 2 cards, but it's going to give each other player a curse. So what's the deal with curses? Well, we've got our money here, and we've got this row of cards right here, and you'll notice they all have this symbol here, and we also have this symbol here and here. So that's how you keep score in Dominion. So if we look at the curse card, it's -1, so I'm going to lose a point every time I pick up a curse. Now, in some of the games, this is only some of the cards, you're going to have the ability to pick up cards that allow you to block curses. There's also cards that will allow you to trash curses. And that's the strategy I'm going to go with right now. So you can see I have 1 action, so I can play 1 action card. I'm going to go ahead and trash my copper. I'm going to play the one I have left. That gives me 4. I would like to pick up a sentry because this allows me to look through my cards and trash any number that I wish, and I can also reorder them. So that's a very powerful card, but I don't have 5 coins yet. So I think I'm just going to pick up another money lender. Right, picks up another silver. Alright, let's get our 4 cards played. I don't want to have too many money lenders because there's going to come a point where I'm either going to want to keep my coppers or I'm not going to have enough to make it worth it. So that's kind of the other thing you need to watch out in deck builder games for, is there's some really cool cards here, but they are all kind of dependent on certain things happening. So if that thing, for example, me needing coppers that I can exchange for 3 coin, isn't happening frequently enough, that card essentially becomes useless in my deck. And it's going to make it a lot harder for me to win. So, I think I'm going to actually pick up a silver this time because I need to replace the coin that I removed, that I trashed. Alright. So we've got 6 now, so we have a decision point here. We could pick up a gold, which would be nice, because that'll start giving us more money with each coin card that we pick up. But I'm concerned about this witch. He hasn't drawn it yet, but he's going to, and I want to make sure that I can stay ahead of those curses. Otherwise, I can keep pulling up these point cards, I can keep purchasing them, and I'm still going to be in the negative. So I think I'm going to pick up a sentry right now. Yep, there's the witch. Okay, so now I have a curse. The curse went into my discard pile right here. Alright, let's play Moneylender. Let's go ahead and trash a copper. Play our treasures. Alright, what have we got to work with? We have 4. I want to keep getting the money up, but I also need to be able to do some other things. So let's see. I really like the village card because it gives me an extra card and 2 actions. Let's pick up a village this time. Yeah, he's got a gold now. Money lender, I'm gonna trash a copper and play. Alright, now we have 7. So I didn't buy a coin last time, so I'm going to this time. That gives me a gold. Wow. Nice draw on the part of the AI, and you see he picked up a province. So provinces are worth 6 points. Now, this is bad for me because I'm at 1 and he's at 9, but it's bad for another reason. So the end of game conditions for Dominion involve one of 2 things happening. The first thing is if we deplete 3 piles in any of these cards up here, the game is over at that point, and then you'll look at the score and see who's got the higher score. However, if all of the provinces disappear, regardless of how many of these other stacks are empty or not empty, that is also game over condition. So that's part of the reason why the AI is picking up the province, because if you can empty this stack, you win. Potentially, assuming your score is high enough. Alright, so now this is not the greatest hand. My estates, so this is the other counterpoint to this game. The more of these point cards you pick up, the more likely they are to pollute your hand. I can't really do anything with the estates. They're just there to help me keep score. So I lost 3 slots for money or action cards to these estates. So just balance your rate of picking up the point cards in relation to the other cards that you're picking up. Alright, let's do Moneylender again. That gets me 3. I'm going to go ahead and pick up another village. Alright, so let's play the village. Normally I like to play the sentry first. Like I said, this is going to let me look at the cards that are coming. So right now, because remember, our village card is going to give me another card. So I have the choice here. I don't want another estate because that's just going to pollute my deck. I'm not entirely sure I want the moneylender right now. I mean, I have a fair amount of coins. So I'm going to discard. Okay, now I'm going to play my other village. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got another copper. Okay, so that gives us a total of 7. Just shy of 8. You'll see that happen a lot. You'll want a card and you'll be like, oh, I just needed one more coin. Alright, so I am going to pick up, and yet really need to make sure I'm getting rid of these curses. I'm going to pick up another sentry. Alright, let's see, I missed that. So let's take advantage of the log here. He bought a silver. Okay, so moneylender. Let's go ahead and trash our copper. Okay, 5 again. I'm going to pick up another sentry because I am getting those curses right and left. Oof. All we have is a sentry. Oh no. Well, you know, that's random for you. So I have sentry, sentry, sentry. I think I'm going to leave those. I'm going to discard 1 just because I want to kind of break these up. I don't, at this point in the game, I don't think I want to get all the sentries in a row. Okay, so done. We can play moneylender. It's not going to do anything for us. And our only choice, because we have no money, is we can pick up a copper or a curse because those cost 0 coin. So I am going to get the copper because I can use that with my moneylender. More curses. Alright, so sentry. Alright, so the estate does nothing for me. The gold is going to be useful, so I'm going to keep that. Let's go with the village. That got me the gold. Moneylender on the copper. Alright, so we have 9. So we can pick up a province now. Just need to keep in mind that has diluted our deck a little bit. Alright, sentry again. Yep, there's that province trying to sneak back in. Do I want the copper or do I want to discard it? I think I'm going to discard. Because I might get a silver or gold instead. Okay, village. Curse. I could have used that with my sentry in an estate. Not very helpful. Okay, so moneylender. Trash the copper. Okay. Alright, well we got 5. I am tempted to pick up another sentry, but they're kind of piling up a little bit. What could be useful to me, this card, Festival, gives me 2 actions, so I can play 2 action cards. It gives me a second buy, and it's worth money. It's basically worth the same as silver. So I think Festival is what I want. Okay, looks like he picked up a moneylender. Okay, oh, and I do want to discuss something. So some of these cards are, some of the action cards are what you might call terminal. What I mean by that is if I play the moneylender card, which I just did, I have used up my action. I'm going to go ahead and undo that. But if I play my sentry, the sentry card gives me another action, so I can continue playing after I play this action card. So order really does matter when it comes to Dominion. Alright, so I am going to trash the curse. Goodbye, curse. I don't need you. Nice. So that caused my point score to go up a little bit. Moneylender isn't going to do anything for me because I have no coppers, but I can go ahead and play it if I want. Alright, so we have 3. So let's pick up another village. Yep, got a curse back. The good news with the curses is there's only, I forgot to look before the game started, I think there's 8, just like with the duchy and the estate. Okay, let's play our sentry again. Well, at least we got that out of the way. Festival. So that gave me 2 gold, and now I have 2 buys. I'm not going to be able to do much with it. Oh, you can also play cards just by clicking on them. Alright, so that gives me 4. Let's see, what did the poacher do? A card, an action, and a coin. However, for each empty supply pile, that's these cards up here that we were drawing from, we have to discard a card if we use this. If I had picked it up earlier in the game, I might have done that, but I don't think I'm going to do that right now. I could actually use some more cards, and I've got other... So Smithy is terminal. It just gives me 3 cards and it stops. But I've got the village cards, which give me 2 actions, so Smithy is less encumbered by playing it now, by having it in my deck, I should say, because I have the village. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up a Smithy, because I would like to start getting some new cards. And now that I have multiple buys, guess what I can do? I can pick up a copper for free to feed my moneylender. Alright, more curses. The curse pile's going to empty out, though, eventually. Okay, sentry. Let's see, what do we got? I think I'm going to discard the silver, because I would like to get another village and see what other, hopefully another action card would come, maybe a sentry. Yep, we got the village. That's awesome. And just a copper. That's okay. Alright, so still only 4. I want to make sure I keep counteracting this. So I'm going to pick up another village. Plus, the pile's getting low. There's only 3 cards left. Oh, boy. See, that's why I didn't get a bunch of money lenders, because now I've got 2, and I had, thankfully I've got one now. I had no coppers to play with it. I think I'm going to leave that. So let's play a moneylender and drop our copper. We've got 3 again. It's probably time for some more money. Alright, let's see what's coming. Well, I don't have a moneylender, so I'm going to discard the copper. I'll go ahead and keep the silver. Okay, let's get these villages played. So that gave me 2 actions in that silver. The curse is not something I want, but now I can play the smithy. And I've still got 3 actions left. I can play the sentry again. Let's see. Those are pretty good. I kind of like them where they are, so I'm gonna leave that alone. All right, so 4 again. What does workshop do? Gain a card costing up to 4. Well, I'm routinely getting 4, so that's not super helpful to me. Let's stick with another village. Yep, more curses. Ooh, where our province pile is down to 5. Okay, village, festival. Moneylender's not going to do anything. Have 5. Let's get another sentry and a copper. So, right now, the cards that are in your hand, they're in this fan motion. If you get enough cards, they actually straighten out, and you can actually read the information on the bottom of them. There's been some talk on the Discord for the beta that you know, some people, myself included, would actually prefer to be able to see the full card text. So that might be coming at some point in the future. I'd love it if it was. They could even make it like a toggle, like a preference. That would be totally cool. But we'll see. It's a beta. Alright, well, I definitely don't want to draw the curse. I would like another sentry so I can see if I've got another curse hiding. So let's play our village. Gets me a sentry. No curses. I am going to draw 3 cards for my smithy. Yeah, let's leave it as is. Let's see what happens. Alright. So I want to go ahead and play my village. Ooh, do I? No, I think I want to do my sentry first. Good call. Okay, village. Alright, let's see what we got. We got 5 again. I think this time I'm gonna, I don't know. I should almost start going for points. Because he's slowly whittling down that duchy, and I'm 10 points behind, and I've actually found it pretty hard to catch up to the AI when you get 10 points behind. But look at my hand. Curse, 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 curse. Estate. That's not very fun. I'm gonna grab a festival. Alright, so village, 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 village. Moneylender isn't going to do me any good, so looks like we got 4 again. It's probably time for another smithing. Sentry. Alright, yep, don't want that. Let's go ahead and do a village. Let's get our festival. Sentry. Okay, what do we want? Ooh. So this is tricky because I don't have any more card draws. I would like to get 3 extra cards, which would get me the gold, but I don't know how that's gonna work out with the next cards, because I can only see 2. I think I'm gonna leave it alone. Alright, we have 5 again. Just want to review. 2 actions buy 2 coins. I mean, I'm tempted to pick up a silver. Oh, he's up to 17 now. I think we better buy a duchy. Let's get some more copper so we can use that with moneylender. Well, there's only one more curse he can hand off to me. So an alternate strategy to this is, of course, to buy the witch as soon as you can. That way at least you can spread the curses out. Alright, let's see what Sentry has to say. Oh yes, trash. Moneylender, I'm going to discard because I currently don't have any coppers. Let's play Sentry again. Oh nice. Trash another curse. I don't really need the copper right now, so we're going to do that. Let's do Festival. And let's see what Smithy pulls. Hey, nice. 9. Alright, we're going to pick up a province. I think that's our second one. Alright. So I want to play my village first. Let's do a sentry here. Yes, I can trash another curse. Let's discard our copper. I have half a mind to start trashing the coppers, but I don't think I'm quite ready to do that yet. Let's see, we've still got some actions. Let's get our festival. And now we have a copper to play with our moneylender. And let's add our treasure, so we are up to 7. I think I'm going to go with gold this time. Grab another copper. Alright, so he cannot curse me anymore. Oh no! Except the game is over. Let's close this. And this is why. See what happened? So, moneylender, village, and curse. And I wasn't paying attention. Alright. So that is the first game. Alright, so I'm going to do a rematch. Let's see what cards we get this time. Oof, I've only got 2 coppers. That's not very helpful. Let's assess what cards we have available to us. Festival we know. Lab we know. Sentry we know. As far as low cost, Chapel will let us trash cards. Trash up to 4 from our hand. But there's no curses. So the only thing I'm probably going to want to trash would be my coppers. But I can actually get money from the coppers if I use moneylender instead. So I think I'm just going to pick up a copper. Alright, we've got 5. Let's go ahead and pick up, I'm thinking a laboratory. That gets me 2 cards and another action. Okay, so he pulled an artisan, which lets you gain a card to your hand, costing up to 5. To play my treasures, I'm going to go with a silver. Okay, lab. Alright, we got 5 again. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull a sentry. What did he pick up? He played his artisan. Let's see here. Plays artisan, gains festival. Okay, let's play our lab. Right, what did we get? 7. Let's pick up a gold. Nice. Okay, sentry. What you got for me? So the other thing I can do with sentry is I can rearrange cards. So I'm gonna put the lab on top so I make sure to get that, and I know I'll get a copper plus 1 other card. But right now we've got 2 again. So let's pull another copper. Alright, lab. 8. We've got a province. Now, this will be interesting to see because in the past, he did not do it this time. I have seen the AI start picking up the point cards as soon as I start picking them up. Let's see, play treasures. 4. I'm going to grab that moneylender. So he grabbed a lab. I'm gonna discard that, keep my copper, or my, I'm going to discard my copper and keep my gold. Alright, so we still got another copper, that's okay. I got 6. I want to start getting, let's see, yeah, this gets me 2 actions, plus it's worth money. I'm gonna start picking those up. Alright, let's grab another. Alright, sentry. Let's go ahead and discard the copper. Pistol, that gets me 2. Oh, I should have kept the copper. But except I can't play moneylender anyway, so we're back to 2 again. Let's get another copper. Alrighty. Lab. Nice. Okay, let's get another province. I want to get a lead on the AI. Okay. Let's do Sentry. I think I'm gonna start trashing copper. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna discard it. Moneylender. Let's trash copper. Gets a 7. I've only got 1 Sentry. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up another Sentry and another copper. Okay, so that got me 2, 3. Let's grab a silver and a copper. Alright, so that's a good example of when the log might be handy, because see, I can cycle through all of this and see exactly what he did and how he did it. Originally the AI, when I was playing cards, it was like super fast, and I believe they slowed it down a little bit, which I appreciate. Okay, 6. Ooh, we are almost out of labs, and I definitely want some more labs. Give me that. Discard the copper. Okay, 6. I'm gonna grab another lab. Oh, okay. Well, that was my last lab. Let's see. Festival gives me extra actions, so let's go ahead and get those played. See what lab pulled. 9. Nice. Another province. And a copper. Technically, I could get 2 coppers because I had 3 buys, but... Alright, he has picked up a gold. Let's see here. Sentry. Let's go ahead and discard both of these. Alright, let's get some money from our copper. Back up to 4. You know what? I think it's time for a smithy. Okay, lab. Lab. Smithy. And that's kind of the other downside of the smithy when you play it. If you don't have if we could have gotten the festival first, that would have allowed us to play these other actions, but we ran out of actions before we got it. So we're at 4 again. Let's do another smithy. Okay. 6. I need a gold. Uh-oh. Okay, so he just jumped up to 27 points. We've only got 2 provinces left. Sentry. We're definitely discarding that. I will keep that. What did we get? We got 6. Now, here's the tricky part. So the AI knows if I pull a province and there's only 1 left, it's going to want to get that last province. So I need to beef my points up without pushing it into that corner. Still could buy a province anyway, of course. Alright, what do we got now? That. Okay, lab. Give me another lab. Let's see. Festival gives me extra actions, so I can play my moneylender. Go ahead and trash that. Play. Okay, so now this is where it gets difficult. Because I could buy that province. If I do buy that province, that's going to put me at 30 points. But that is basically going to make it so that the AI is automatically going to want to buy the province as soon as it gets a chance to do so. So I think I better just buy a duchy Let's see, probably a silver. Okay, player treasures. Got 6 again. I don't think I want another smithy. Yeah, I think we're picking up a duchy. Yeah, see, he's trying to keep up with me. He's trying to keep that point lead. Well, smithy or smithy. Okay, 8. Okay, so if I get 36, yeah, it's kind of a losing battle here. It's going to be difficult to get ahead. Unless he pulls some really bad cards. Or should I say less useful? Now we have potential for that other... Oh, he's probably going to pull a province. He pulled a province and an estate. You know, even if I pulled enough cards to get the province, that would put me at 39. He would still win. So I think... I'm going to go with an estate and a silver. So I could, it's going to be really hard, if not impossible, actually, if we do the math here. So there's what, 4 cards left. So if I pull 4, that puts me at 38. Yeah, it's pretty much impossible for me to win. So I can come in here and choose to resign. Yep. All right. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at a... Now, I'm going to save that for the next stream. So I'm going to do another live stream here in just a few minutes if you want to watch again. And we're going to actually play with one of the expansions so you can get kind of a feel for how that works. If you enjoyed this, please consider hitting that like button and also subscribing to my channel. I play a lot on No Man's Sky, and I'm, of course, branching off into other things. And I would really appreciate your support in growing my channel. So if you feel like I earned the like and subscribe, please do so, and we'll see you in the next adventure.